Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to episode 3 of the Wedding Week series. Today I have for you an affordable makeup look for your wedding day. This video today is perfect for the bride on a budget. If you're on a budget and you're trying to save some money and even do your own makeup for your wedding day, then this video is perfect for you. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. So to first wake up our skin, I'm using the Badescu facial spray. I have combination skin, so you're going to see me use two different primers. The first is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and I like to use this at the center of my face because that's where I have the most amount of pores and oil. Then I'm going in with the Covergirl Trublend Moisturizing Primer because the sides of my face and my cheeks tend to get really dry. Using a moisturizing or hydrating primer here really helps me avoid dry patches and flakes. I'm using the Wet n Wild Peach Color Corrector to go in and even out some areas of my skin tone. I specifically like to do this underneath my eyes where I have dark circles, around my mustache area, and then also my chin. I felt like my eyes needed more help, so I added some extra. Then go ahead and blend that all out with a damp beauty sponge. I'm doing my favorite hack for brows, the Dollar Tree soap brows. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, go check it out on my Instagram. It's a $1 bar of soap from Dollar Tree. You just want to spritz it with some facial spray or water and then run your spoolie through it until it creates this pasty goo-like nasty looking thing. And then you just want to start to run the spoolie through your brow hair using an upwards and outward motion like this. This hack makes my brows look so fluffy and it makes all my hairs stay in place nice and flat. Personally, I like doing this more than setting my brows with brow gel, and I find that it makes my brow routine so much faster as well. Test this product at your own discretion though, because I've heard from some people that it can break you out, so just be careful. So here I'm just using a flat brush with some concealer to kind of carve out the shape at the end of my brows that I want, because I do have a little bit of missing hair, especially on the right side of my face. But it's all good because I'm going in with the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil in neutral brown, and I'm just filling in areas that are a little bit sparse or missing hairs so that the final look and effect can be very full and fluffy. The tail at the end of the brow tends to get a little bit tricky, but I like to just go in and shade it, and I can be as messy as I want because eventually I'm going to grab the concealer brush again, just go in and clean up the ends. I don't like to clean up the top of my brow very much because it loses the fluffy effect. And after I'm done filling in and cleaning it up, this is what my brows look like. Super natural and very fluffy. So moving on to the face, I'm going to start with concealer with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and I'll explain why I'm doing concealer first a little bit later. But the only areas I'm going to add concealer is on the inner corner area of my eye and the outer corner of my eye in a wing shape like this, because I tend to get a lot of darkness on the inner corner, and then on the outer corner I want to lift it up for a brightening effect. I also like to apply concealer around my nose area because there's a lot of redness, and then here I'm just highlighting the center of my face, so my nose bridge, my mouth area, and my chin and my forehead, and blend it all out. Next, I'm using the Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Concealer to cream contour the sides of my face. I also cream contour around my forehead and down the sides of my nose. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the Covergirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk Foundation. I'm in the shade Light Medium. The reason why I'm doing foundation after my concealer and cream contour is because I feel like when I do the other layers first, I'm able to use less foundation and it makes my face less cakey. I feel like having the cream contour and concealer underneath and having a lightweight foundation like this CoverGirl one on top just really helps bring out the natural dimensions instead of having harsh lines on your face. To set my face, I'm using the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder, and I'm in the shade Light. I really like this powder, and I think it's perfect for a bridal look because it's very subtle but still glowy, and it brightens up these areas of your face. So I'm picking up the powder with my sponge, and I'm using it to bake my under eye area, my nose bridge, and I also like to do my smile lines because I tend to crease around there. And this also helps keep my face really matte in the center throughout the day. Moving on to the eyes, I'm using the e.l.f. Cosmetics, the new Classics eyeshadow palette. I swear this video isn't sponsored by e.l.f., even though it's very e.l.f. heavy. It's just because they have a lot of really bomb products at the drugstore. Going into the shade Truffle with a fluffy brush, I'm going to use that as my transition shade. And then I'm picking up this neutral brown called Earth, and I'm just packing that more on the outer corner of my eye and then making my way up, using that same fluffy brush to blend it all together. I'm using the e.l.f. liquid shadow in Flirty Birdie for my lid color. Be careful because these are pretty pigmented, so I like to remove some of the excess product and then build it up slowly onto my eye while using my fingers to blend out the edges. Remove all the baking flour from your face. And then I'm going back into the palette and using the cream shade to highlight my brow bone and the inner corner of my eye. I'm using the e.l.f. Cosmetics H2O Proof Eyeliner Pen, and this too is also so pigmented. So the way I like to do my eyeliner, I like to have a little wing at the end, so I kind of make like a triangular shape. I don't like to pull my eyeliner all the way into my inner corner. I leave it on my outer corner and then I just put on a pair of lashes. I feel like this is really helpful for hooded eyes. For mascara, I'm using the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. This is one of my favorite mascaras from the drugstore, and I believe they sell a waterproof version as well. So I'm just going to run this through my lashes and a light coat on my bottom lashes. I'm taking a little bit of the Earth shade from the e.l.f. palette and I'm just lightly running it through the bottom of my lower lash line. I'm using the ColourPop Press Powder Face Bronzer, and I'm just using a light, really light layer of this on top of where I did the cream contour earlier. This really helps you set the product and makes it last all day long. Next, I'm taking the Physicians Formula X Whaley Butter Collection palette. This is one of my favorite face palettes, and I'm using the two blush shades in the middle, mixing them together for a blush color. And I like to apply my blush horizontally across my face from the apples of my cheeks onto my bronzer, and then also at the center of my face for an extra flush. For lashes, I'm using the Kiss Blowout Lash in the style Pixie. It's very wispy and very natural. And then I'm going to set my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I bought this on sale for 50%, so it was only like $7. For my lip combo, I'm going to start with the e.l.f. X Annabella Lip Liner. I love this color. I think she killed it. For the next layer, I'm using the ColourPop Just a Tint Crayon in the shade Give Me S'more. And then to top it off with a shine, I'm using the ColourPop Luxe Gloss. This is in the shade Come Through. Last but definitely not least, I'm going in with the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. This is my favorite highlighter ever, drugstore or not. It's just so good. It's only $5 and it makes my skin look lit from within and so glowy. And that is it. That is the look. Well, you guys, that completes today's video, episode 3 of the Wedding Week series. If you've been enjoying the series and today's video, then don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell button to turn on your post notifications so you don't miss when I post episode 4 tomorrow. Stay tuned, and I will see you guys tomorrow.